My name is Becky Elkovich, and I'm going to be reading Desserts. Carmine Galguerra. I'm Carmina. My husband and I come from Mexico. We've been in the U.S. for almost 2 years. I love desserts, coffee, long conversations with friends, and crocheting. It's been an awesome adventure and a blessed opportunity to live here. Carmina's entry is in the section marked Applause, starting on page 182. It is entitled Desserts. I do not remember where I heard the phrase, "Desserts don't go to the stomach. Instead, they fill our heart." But I truly believe it. Think about it. Remember when you were a little one and you were finishing your meal, eating all of your peas and carrots, and then you realized that your stomach was full? Suddenly, a big strawberry and vanilla cheesecake came to the table and you knew you wanted a piece of that. It doesn't matter if you were full or not, you deserved that dessert. This kind of thing still happens to me, and I'm a grown-up. I love eating desserts. It is obvious when we are sitting around the table and someone asks if there is going to be dessert. My eyes just open brightly. Recently, I said the phrase while dining with my father-in-law. Since then, he has also made the phrase one of his own. Now, he is the one that teams with me at the end of the meals to be bold and ask for dessert. Maybe it is because we both have a sweet tooth. It is weird because my husband should be the one to understand this feeling, but he is always concerned about my dessert addiction. There are a lot of different kinds of desserts that you can taste over your lifetime. Of course you have favorites, but is it fair that you only have one? I thought about myself, and I found that it depends on my mood. How about those rainy days when you want to feel cozy and warm? There is the perfect opportunity to have a warm cinnamon roll with a little cup of warm milk. Maybe for summer days when it is very hot, you would prefer a big slice of a refreshing lemon pie with a cold brew of coffee that takes your thirsty tongue away. So every time is a special event to try to find a new dessert that can become a favorite. Sometimes there are just seasonal favorite desserts. I remember the first time that I tasted pumpkin pie. I was so obsessed about that flavor that everything had to be with pumpkin. The coffee, the pie, the soup, cookies, muffins, and even the smell of some candle wax. Another seasonal dessert that I love is when it is Christmas. The gingerbread or the fruit cake with coffee in the cold season is the best way to watch TV or stay on the couch with some nice blankets. There are also times when you have to search for the best desserts in town. I love one apple pie that has a little slice of pecans at the bottom between the crust and the apples that you can be delighted with. It is sold in my favorite cafeteria where I used to live. I found this cafeteria back when I was dating my now husband, and we went to have a cup of coffee and a piece of cake. After that date, we visited this cafeteria regularly. This place became the perfect site to escape and have the best coffee and wonderful desserts. I also remember desserts because of the people I ate them with. My grandmother used to prepare a lime pie with chocolate topping and whipped cream at the rim. It was absolutely the most wonderful pie I have ever tasted, but the best part was when we prepared it together. I remember measuring the ingredients, being my grandmother's little assistant. Sometimes it doesn't matter what kind of dessert you are choosing, but it has to be from your favorite flavor. In my case, it is strawberry. As you grow up, your family begins to identify you by your favorite flavor. My mother always brought or baked me a strawberry cake to celebrate my birthday. Maybe at this point, you are also concerned about my love for desserts and how it can affect my health. Don't worry about it. I do exercise a lot. Part of my motivation is the piece of cake that I will be able to eat afterwards, and the best part is that it is going to be guilt-free. So every time you are confused about having desserts or not, you must repeat the phrase, "Desserts don't go to the stomach, they fill your heart."